Um, yeah, we are doing this. I'm building a new site. It's called mightytoots.com, and it will basically be hosting all the um, all the tutorials that I do on YouTube. So it's going to be a write-up of all the tutorials that I will be hosting on YouTube, and later on we'll have courses as well. Um, Currently, I've got like an AI to translate to kind of like what is happening here, to kind of why am I not able to move this? Is this I'm not sure what's happening here. Did I paste this here? Maybe I have. Oh yeah, this is a cat. Okay, I have no idea what's happening here. Yeah. Okay, cool. But anyway, so I wrote some script, and that script is basically it takes out my videos, and it will just translate them into translate is a really bad word here, but it will just kind of like make them into a blog post. And that's really useful because apparently this stuff is much better than I thought now. Previously, the last time I touched AI with Robin AI, it wasn't that good. So now everything is much faster, much cheaper. So it doesn't really cost much to turn your video into like a quite respectable AI post with actual pictures, explaining everything, extracting all the code that it was in the video, not even like yeah, not even go through it. It's really good. I'm using GPT 4.0 for this. I am not going to go over this, like how did I do that and so on. I'm not sure. This one is a bit advanced, so maybe I'll just keep it to myself for now. It's but I will say that it was actually very, very straightforward for what it is, I have to say. I really thought it would be much more difficult than it is, but it wasn't. So here we are. I'm happy that it wasn't. So yeah, the future holds a lot more potential, but I feel like I can be I can be a lot more. I can try this now. Yay! I can be a lot more productive using AI. So basically, one dev, I can basically just script a video, go through it, record the video, do whatever I'm gonna do in the video, and then just take that video, throw it to GPT 4.0, and that will give me it will give me whatever I want, basically, as a dev, as a blog, and then I'll take that blog post, put it on Mighty Tots, which is what we're building today, and then kind of like just add more stuff manually on top of it. It works really well, but then you will still want to like add a little bit on top of it to make things work well. Also, I'm using this camera because here we are. This is my new studio. I built another studio. This is like the fifth studio I built in my life, I guess. So yeah, I got this super cute cloud lamp at the back. I got two lights in front of me. It's really cool, and I'm very happy. This is a good studio. Probably will be using this until the end of 2025. Might add a couple of more things at the back, but not at the moment. But yeah, we will be using this look for a while now. I have another light there, but I don't have that one on, so it's just like these two lights are strong enough for now. Yeah. So here we are going back into the stream scene, and let's get started. So what we're doing today again is basically hosting up the, is that word? Yeah. Anyway, what we're doing today is basically working on, as I mentioned, Mighty Toots, right? And I'm using Hugo. I don't know much about Hugo, so if you want to learn about Hugo, then that's awesome because you can see me stumble my way across it, literally. I think that's cool. If you do know Hugo, then you can let me know what's going on, or if I do anything wrong, because that will also be awesome. But currently, I really don't know much about Hugo. I just picked it up yesterday. I know that Hugo rocks. I know that Frontend Masters is written in Hugo. I also know that you could. It's Go, and I'm really happy with Go. I'm extremely happy with Go, to be honest. So here we are. Let me just move this somewhere where we can actually use it. Yeah, let's do it here. So I'm very happy with Hugo, and that's why I'm very happy with Go, and that's why I think Hugo will work with me very well. I also think there's a lot of things to be done with Hugo. So it the way it handles content is very intuitive, and not only that, I think also the way things are kind of like organized makes sense. And there's so many like free themes, decent, really really good themes that you can choose. So I started with one of those themes, which is called Hugo Plate. It's actually a really like well-made website. So it's done by Xeon Studio. um, I think it's really cool. So they give it away for free, but then they ask you if you want to customize it whatsoever. Obviously, we're not going to ask them for that. We're going to do that ourselves. But that's everything I want, really. A lot of pages, very good Google Speed Score, which is really simple to do, I guess, when you're using something like Hugo. And then basically, I want to use this part here where we are having the plug. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna have at the beginning, I think. Um, there will be more later on, I think, in that website. I'll probably be adding courses there and other stuff. But this is a good start for now, just to get the website started. Now, again, I repeat, I don't know much about Hugo, so this is going to be a little bit different from my usual streams where I'm like literally know what I'm doing and I'm just like smashing along the code and everything. This is definitely going to be different than that. We are going to explore this together. If you are keen, you are welcome to join in for the ride. Otherwise, sayonara. Cool. So right now, what we have is basically just the code here. I usually don't use VS Code anymore, but I find this the what is it called, the file explorer on this side is good to give you like a feel of what's happening. The ledge, which is basically the terminal duplicator multiplexer that I use, does come with a really good file explorer. It's called Strider. I think they call it Strider. I don't know if like Strider is their thing or just they call it. It's a plugin that they use, but it's really good. But it doesn't work with my machine as it should be. It's extremely annoying. I'm not gonna go into that. Maybe we can fix that tomorrow or something. But for now, I might be working on VS Code. So if you are here to watch me work in Helix, which I absolutely love, by the way, I don't know if that's gonna work. So maybe today we might have to stick with Tailwind, and I really dislike Tailwind. Sorry, with VS Code, and I really dislike VS Code. When you really get used to working in the terminal, is just something else. But we are moving along. I am still kind of like trying to wrap my head around what's happening with this theme. So there's a lot of things already built in the theme, which is amazing. So basically, the deployment works automatically. Hugo deploy Hugo sites on pages. Yeah, so this is to push it to Hugo to GitHub pages. I believe. I think I will. Um, there is a big chance. Is this? Do we have? Oh, right. We still have Git stuff here. Yeah. So I think I will probably do this in I'll probably do this in Netlify because I really like Netlify. And the idea is that I'm gonna basically just put this on Netlify and then I will host. What was the name of that open source telemetry software? What was it called? Open source Google GA alternative. Forgot the name. Plausible. Yes, that's the one. So I'll probably be hosting my own Plausible on DigitalOcean or whatever, and then I'll just like kind of like follow up what's happening with the website from there. So that's the plan. I don't think we can finish all that today. I probably have maybe, yeah, 45 minutes before I wrapped up tonight. So let's get started. What I will do, because I don't like having this code history from these guys, although I really, really appreciate what they've done, I am going to undo all of that. So I'm going to go back and I will delete my T for the second time. And then I'm going to git clone this Hugo plate into my T, exactly what I want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into mighty and then rm dash rf of the git. So basically just wiping all the git history there and then just git init. Yes, that's fine with me. and that means it's all good. And then if you go to git status, there you can see like everything is being added there. There is a bunch of things here that I don't think I'll need. I am never deploying this to Vercel, for example. There's a Vercel build.sh, which I guess something that works. Deploy this on Vercel. That's absolutely never happening. I don't like the Triangle Company. I will not pay them a penny. So that's not definitely happening. There is Netlify Toml, which I really think is good. So yeah, we can work with this. There's a couple other things. Amplify Toml, definitely not doing that. What is that? I'm not deploying this to amplify. I don't think I'll do that either. I don't know what this is. GitLab CI, we use that at work. Absolutely love GitLab. Absolutely love GitLab. Absolutely love GitLab. Not using it. Um, yeah, I don't think I will. I will just stick to just basically hosting the code on GitHub. And then once the code is on GitHub, we can just basically push it over to Netlify, and Netlify will do the rest. Yeah, I think it's just simple. I don't want to play around with. I don't want to play around with with pipelines and all that stuff. I know how to do this stuff. I love it. We do it at work all the time. I've set it up for a couple of our projects at work, but I honestly just don't couldn't be bothered. I don't think it's worth it. It's really not. I think you should try to avoid all complexities unless needed, and that's how you end up with the only necessary complexity. So yes, this should be very simple and straightforward. No pipeline whatsoever. We just literally connect this to Netlify and push it there. That being said, I can delete a couple of things here. So, oh, see, look what I just did. It's funny. I open up the terminal inside VS Code to do anything now, which is amazing. So let's clean up anything that has to do with Vercel. Yes. Anything that has to do with Vercel, just please delete it. Yep, thank you. That's one thing. The other thing is also clean up the .github stuff. I don't care. I don't think I want that at all. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about dev container. I don't know. I think this is just too complicated. What's happening here? Uh, this is just what is the Docker file? What does this Docker file do? Hugo version, Go version, Node 20, up, get update, install stuff, delete the list. I know why this line is here, and it's a sad story. This is a very sad story. Anyway, okay, the architecture. If it's ARM64, do this. Echo the architecture. Okay. Download and install Hugo with this architecture. Download the architecture. Okay. And then download and install Go. Happy days. And then export Go. Okay. And then once you do that, you run the stuff and then you have your application up and running. All right. Good to know. Not interested. So let's just delete the dev container too. Happy days. What else? VS Code. What do you do here? Extensions. Yeah. Yeah, don't mind that at all. Happy days. I don't mind that at all. I mean, I don't use VS Code as much, but it's fine. Assets, JavaScript. This is main JavaScript. Amazing. I love it. So we're going bare JavaScript. That's really cool. We should do that. I love that actually. I love that we are going bare JavaScript here. Oh, maybe this is too small for the stream. Right. So I'm gonna. Do you want to install recommended instruction from this repo? From this repo? Yes, I want to. Woohoo! That's cool. All right, I like this. I haven't seen it before. Don't want dev containers. Thank you. I don't want all this complexity. I just don't want it. When I need it, I will come back and I will get it. Okay. Right now, I just don't want it. Okay, cool. I think this should be better on the stream now. Yes, this makes more sense. All right, cool. All right. So what do we have here? We have main.js, drop down toggle for mobile, document query to selector, do this, and then for each, if you click on it, find the closest nav item and then toggle active. How beautiful. How beautiful is JavaScript sometimes. Oh man, imagine we screwed this up. This is simple anyway. And imagine having to do this in React. I'm just gonna say that. Imagine having to do this in React. On click, add this thing to the state, and then when you add it to the state, something is gonna toggle something implicitly, and we love implicit code. While this is just so simple. Anyway, testimonial slider. Okay, we're using swiper. Where is that swiper coming from? Plugins. Swiper. Okay, what is swiper? All right. So what is swiper for real? Show me. Open this up. Swiper, the most modern mobile text slider. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay, cool. That's the fancy stuff. Nice. All right. Easy as. Let's go. Used by millions. Millions or gazillions. Oh. Multiple projects management tool. That's fun. Stunning touch-friendly 3D parallax effects. Framework 7. Fully feature framework building iOS. Android Nextcloud apps. Thank you. Ooh, what's happening here? Multiple project meeting. What's going on? Multiple projects on the same board. Couldn't care less. Bye bye. Cool. That's cool. Okay, so using Swiper, 2022, not very recent, considerably recent, not so very recent, but it's all right. Okay, this is their library code. I'm not gonna touch it. So we'll go with Maps. We have Google Maps. Okay, Happy Days. Okay, so these are your plugins, and then we have CSS. Yes, I think Hugo does use CSS by default, I believe. So, which is a weird thing to do, as far as I understand. Um, but what do we know? I'm still learning this stuff. So let's see. What else do we have? I don't need this stuff, so maybe we can just delete it. Where is that? Images. Maybe we leave whatever is inside. So rm dash rf images that star dot star. Let's delete everything inside. Thank you. So good. What else? Layouts. Yeah, this is where it's at, eh? So layout, love it. So I think this is how Hugo works, right? So you have this layout, and then the title, Markdownify. Wow, what is this? That's cool. So you make it into Markdown. That's amazing. I know what this is. It's like a pipe. Cool. And the content, put it in Markdown with buttons. If you have it enabled, then do this stuff. Okay. And then partial of an image. From an image. Okay. What is this? Partial of an image. SRC of the image. Okay, and then alt banner, then some Tailwind classes. Okay. Hmm. So I think these partials, because I saw a folder called partials. Yeah, right? Layout partials. Okay, yeah, partials. All right. Partials components. So where is partial image? Uh, 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 uh. So what is this partial image stuff? So this is the first banner, and you're finding main. What is this VS Code? What is this? Maybe it's useful. I don't know. Uh, what else do we have here? Another partial of image, but this is another one. This is inside the features. Okay. Can I see the homepage again? This is the one, right? Hmm. Right. Cool. But where is the data for this? Does anyone know? Call to action, page header, components, breadcrumbs, printf. I love this. Lower of title or default title, and then title. I don't know what that means, and I'm guessing this is translate, isn't it? I don't care about the translation either. The page you found, okay, 404 not found. Okay. Obviously, you can see I'm hacking my way across Hugo now, and I'm absolutely mangling it. Which is basically not very good. So this is JS plugins plus the main script. Uh, get the JS main script resources concat JS JavaScript. Script lazy. Okay. Integrity cross origin. Lazy. Partial cached. Hmm. And theme setup. So JavaScript scripts. Wow. Toggle command. Toggle command. If match little content of match of this regex. Okay, where is this being used? Okay. Remove this part if you don't use theme demo as a module. We probably want to look at some documentations because I've no idea what's going on. So from here, what do we have? We get tags, Netlify settings, support fully responsive, discuss comments, log single plug. Okay, elements, tag single. Yeah, maybe this is too much actually. Hugo tells you some auto prefixer markdown JS in Netlify Vercel. Oh my god, stop jamming all the stuff here. We built this custom script to make your project setup easier. We'll create a new Hugo theme folder and clone the Hugo plate theme into it. Then move the example site folder into the root directory so that you can start user without having to go into the example site folder. What? To create a new Hugo's theme folder, clone the Hugo plate theme into it. Then move the example site folder into the root directory. Okay. You guys wrote that in JavaScript. Amazing. Um, okay, npm run project setup. I've done this before. Actually, I haven't even done. I should do this. I still don't get what you just did, my man, but I am happy with it. All right, so you got the structure right this way. Okay, I understand. I think I understand. npm run dev, p run dev here. Watching for changes in themes, Tailwind JSS, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now that we have our working site, here we go. How fantastic. Okay, so, yeah, okay, it's working. Okay, okay, okay. We will figure this out. We will figure this out. This is the build. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't care about this. I said I'm not gonna do any pipeline. Don't want to do any of this stuff. Don't think it's needed. If it's needed, I'll bring it back. GitLab.cim. Thank you. You could build the lock. That sounds fantastic. I don't know what it is, but sounds good. JS hint. I don't know what this is. JS hint. JavaScript code quality. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. Markdown lint. Okay, I don't know what that is. Prettier, that's fine. Also delete the amplify, rm amplify, thank you. Hugo stats. What is that? I have no idea what that is. There will be Hugo Toml. Yeah, this is where you do the stuff, right? Yeah, this is actually cool. So the title of your site, the theme, the time zone. Damn, son. That's not cool. Paginate. Oh, nice. Summary length. This is cool. Disable languages. Example, FR for disable French language. Ah, yes, now we're talking. Now teach me. Now you teach me. Let's go. What's happening? I don't want to run multilingual mode at all. Configure your languages. Hugo can be in YAML and then you chose to do TOML. Okay, no comment on that one. Like, how is this better than this? How is this better? How is TOML better than YAML? How? How? Anyway, um, localize your project for each language or region, including translations, images, dates, currencies, numbers, person. Default content language. Default content language there. And with configuration, I don't want it to be a multi bloody thing. Okay, let's go this one by one. Okay, I understand this. I understand this. I understand this. I kind of understand this, but might as well just visit it. A page in two or more subset. A massive list of intimidating and difficult to navigate. Users can get lost. Um, disable alias is false. Pager size. Pager. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. Fine. Summary length, I love that. Disable language. Disable language. Example for disable French. Okay. Default language EN. Default content language in subdir. Default content language needs to be true if you want to use the language code as a subdirectory and a language specific. I don't care. No. Services, Google Analytics. Nice. Services discuss. We use discuss themes in the comments in the blog. To install discuss, please follow. Oh, cool. Permalinks, pages, slurg, or file name. Nice. Modules. Mount assets to target assets. Module mounts. Yugu stats. Assets watching. Build. Node.js config in assets. False fallback. Build stats true. Post CSS tailwind config with CSS. Build cache busters, cache busters, cache busters, cache busters. Okay. Outputs. Home. Imaging. Default JPEG web quality. Default is 75. Quality. Resample filter. Okay. Notice this. Packaging image provides basic precision for setting resize, rotate, corruptness. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Caches. Resource. Dergin. Caches assets. Wow. Markup. Markup will mark render unsafe equal true. Markup highlight. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I see. Hold on. This is already done for me? Okay, I have disabled this. Oops. Oi, what's happening? Ah, damn it. This is not terminal anymore. Appealing that from here. Are you running all this time? Oh, something went wrong. I didn't do anything. Ah, I think I'm in the wrong folder here or something. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Anyway, so what if I? Oh, yeah, no, I like this so much actually. Ah, so I basically delete the images. That's fine. I markup table of contents, start level, end level, ordered equal true. Wow, that's awesome. Media type, output formats, search index, application JSON, base name. Wait, what? Nothing. Okay, I don't know what that. I don't know how that works then. Mm. CSS plugins, Viper. Wow. Witchbox, brands, font awesome. JS plugins, search.js, swiper, cookie, slider, accordion, app, modal, YouTube Lite. Okay. I'm extremely impressed at this point. This looks really good. And it's on MIT. I don't know how. Um, this looks really, really, really good. Really, 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 really good. Mm. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. This is really sick stuff, I have to say. Mm. Yeah, okay. Now go back to the home of this theme. I need to learn more about how to use it. We've done all of that. Still confused? Fine. The template has been designed with a lot of customization options in mind. You can customize almost anything you want, including you can change your site title, base URL, language, themes, plugin, and more. Okay, site param. In config default param stoml. Okay, what is that? Config, oops. Config default. What is this folder? And then development. Wow. Okay. Languages. A content English. Okay. Menus. Home. About. Main. Okay. I'm absolutely falling in love with this, by the way. Main. Elements goes to here. Okay. And if I just change this to, man, I keep saving with oh, okay. And what is this way? Why is it slow? It's building, hey. Rebuilding site. Oh, okay. It takes a bit. Okay. Oh, like the order. Okay, cool. I understand. And then pages. And then pages log. And it has a parent. That is absolutely sick, dude. Okay. And then the footer menu. Wow. Modules. So what is this idea of Hugo modules? Hugo modules. Initialize a new module. What is this? How to use Hugo modules and build and manage your site. Most of the commands for Hugo modules require a newer version of Go installed. No, 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 no. It's all good. Initialize GitHub your user, your project, CLI docs, Hugo mod init. Use a module for a theme. This way to get a module for a theme is to import it in the configuration. Initialize and then import the theme. How is Toma better than YAML people? Update the modules. Module will be downloaded and added to your own. For examples, node, Hugo mod get dash u, update all the modules. Wait, hold on. What is a module? Are the core building blocks in Hugo? A module can be your main project or a smaller module providing one more of seven components types defined in Hugo: static, content, layouts, data, assets, IT, and function. Okay, I think we need to start from the beginning. Quick start. So I have done the quick start, and that's not what I'm after because that is just really simple. Uh, Hugo version, display all the commands available, build your site. Draft feature and square content. Hugo allows you draft feature in the front matter by default. Will not publish content when the draft is true, when the date is in the future. The published date is in the future, expiry date is in the past. We publish a descendant of future and expired pages to prevent application cascade. Build draft, build expire, build the future. Develop and test your site. Hugo server. Live reload. Hugo injects JavaScript into generated HTML pages. Live reload creates connection from the browser. Happy days. Cosmetic redirection. Deploying your site. We have the RSS feed too. Oh man, I'm absolutely loving this. Directory structure. Each project has a directory with subdirectories that contribute to the content, structure, behavior, and presentation of your site. Archetype, default, assets, content, data, IETN, layouts, static, themes, site configuration. Depending on requirements, we can organize your site configuration into subdirectories. Okay. Archetype. What the hell is archetypes? This project doesn't have archetypes. Okay, I'll come back to that later. Default. Okay, assets, config, default, Hugo. Okay, understood. When you build your site, you create a public directory, typically resources directly as well. Happy days. Directories. Each of the subdirectories contribute to the content, structure, behavior, or presentation of your site. Contains templates for new content. An archetype is a template for new content. A content file consists of front matter and markup. The markup is typically markdown, but Hugo supports for other content formats. HTML, ASCII, org, pandoc. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Hugo new content current creates a new file in the content directly using an archetype or as a template. This is the default archetype. Okay, okay, right. Mm. When you create a new content, Hugo evaluates the template action within the archetype. Right, understood. Mm. You can create an archetype with one or more content type, for example. And then you could do, okay, I understand. Look up our, Google looks up archetype in archetype directory and the root of your project, falling back directly in the themes and so many archetype specific content. Okay. So do we have archetypes here? Or is just like the, using the standard? Okay, good. Using the default of the pool. Post and then default. My theme, archetype posts. Okay, understood. Functions and context. You can use any template function. What is a template function? Use within a template action. A function takes one or more argument and returns a value, unlike methods. Function are associated with object. Okay, cool. Replace hyphens with spaces populating title in the meta. Archetype receives the following as content: context, date, file, and type, and site itself. That's amazing. Cool. Understood. And then you could do replace file content base name, which is basically coming from here, right? Okay, understood. Include content. Although typically used as a front matter template, you use Archetype to populate the content. For example, in documentation site, you might want to have a section content type for every function. Every page within the section should follow the same format: a brief description, function signature, examples, and notes. We can pre-populate. Understood. Yeah, yeah, got you. Leaf bundles. You can also create yourself for leaf bundles. For example, a photography site might have a section for galleries. Each gallery is a leaf bundle with content and images. Okay. Images that get keep indexing format as default. What's the point? Subdirectories within an archetype must contain at least one file. Without a file, you go will not create subdirectory when you create a new content. The name and the size of the file are relevant. The example above includes a .git file, an empty file commonly used to preserve otherwise empty directory and a Git repository. Hmm. To create a new, okay, I actually just before I forget, we probably need one of those here in the images. I don't know why we have the images folder, but we can touch, ah, we can touch images, .git keep. Happy days. Cool. I think that should make things work. To create a new gallery, Rice Canyon. Aha! Right. Okay, I understand now. Right, right, right. I actually will need this. So basically, this will just make a file, but you can actually make it, if the archetype needs a folder, then you can just make a folder for it, and that's called leaf bundles. And that means that when you start this as gallery, mm, right, that's awesome. That is awesome. Cool. Use the kind command along with the flag to alternate archetype when creating content. Let's say you have a site that have two sections, articles and tutorials. Speaking of my site, create an archetype for each content like this: articles, default, and then tutorials. To create an article, content article something. Create an article using tutorials archetype, content kind tutorials article something. Why? Okay, that is absolutely sick. Now, I still have some questions. So, if everything is in content, where does the homepage go? Indexes MD. Right. And that means um that means that means that this layout that I had open there before, which is called layout, yes, here. So this works together, I guess, right? Because you say banner, params banner, well, this is your banner, and then you have a content here, and then you're going to markdownify this in the content, happy days, and then your title is going to go here, markdownify as well, and then you have your, oh my god, this is so good, and then your button, if you have it enabled. Woo! So how do you handle the styling? This is amazing. How did I not learn this before? Wow. I don't want this folder to be English. I don't want that. Like I really I'm not gonna host any other language. So Hugo disable internalization. Hide language selectors. I don't want it's not like that. Example segmentation multi-language. A key is not defined in language object. A fallback will be global. Okay, cool. Hold on. So what is happening in my Hugo Tomo on the languages? Default language EN, default content. Oh man, that's why I hate Java. That's why I hate VS Code. What is this? I can't. Hugo played. So you had this. You had this. Default content language need to be true if you want to use language code as the subdirectory for a specific no. Default language EN yes. Disabled language we don't care. Okay. And then inside of I believe there was a folder called I18N and then en.yaml. I understand. I also don't want that. Like, I just really want to disable everything. The project default language key confirming a syntax described in blah blah blah. This value must I understand. Content dir, I understand. Language code, I understand. Language name, title, changes. If site param, hmm, disable a language. Disable a language. You go disable configure multi-language multi-host. I don't care. All URLs will be generated this way. Translate your content. Translation by file name. Translate by content directory. Bypassing default link. Localizing permalink. Page bundles. Reference list all available languages. Localization. Dates. Currency. Numbers. I mean, this is all amazing. I don't want it. I literally just don't want it. Um, it's amazing. I don't want it. You go disable multilingual because I think we need to how to disable automatic multilingual behavior. Yeah, something like that. To enable them by adding, you enable it by adding configuration with more than one language. That said, I noticed that you have an EN subdirectory in a base URL, which may they think it's a language. I'm pretty sure you can trick Hugo in the right direction by adding a dummy none. Isn't a feature you can turn on and off. Hugo has language support, one or more. A site will always be in a language. Okay, understood. Mm. Everything related to language from your config toml, such as every section named language, blah, blah, blah. You could remove all these marked lines. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I understand. Think what we could do. Auto detect Korean Chinese. Man, I don't want any of this stuff. So basically, I can delete this. I feel like this is not what I want at all. And it's not within my stuff at all. And I don't want Google Analytics. I'm not going to use it, but never mind. Let's just do that later. But I think the other thing is I don't want the content to be here at all. So how do you specify where the content is? Mm. Okay, let's keep reading. So this is your archetypes. Can go back. Uh, Directory structure. Okay, cool. Site config. I think maybe it's in site config, right? Default languages. Yes. Yes. So I don't want that. Yeah, yeah. I think what we need to do instead is just like this, right? So it's just content, and that's it. That's what we want. And you can. I don't mind that. That's fine. These are new modules, your fab icons. I don't know what this is, but doesn't matter. I'll figure it later. But yeah, this should be enough. So languages, yeah, the content directory is just content. I don't want it to be like that. And then we can simply do this. Uh, yes, and delete this English folder. Cool. Now, if I have not screwed up anything, I should be able to run dev and things should work right away. Okay, happy days. Go back here, refresh this. Shouldn't have any issues. Love you. That's awesome. Cool. Working well. Good. Cool, good, 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 good. We are making some progress. So the other thing I also need to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's sick. That is sick. So how do you map out? Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's keep reading. Where is the directory structure? Okay, cool. Um, okay, I understand. Now what? Site configuration, you can make it like this. Default Hugo Tom something else. And this is what's happening here, right? We have config, and that is broken down into multiple things. Happy days. When you build your site, we create a public, understood. We have different directories. Ah, okay, yeah, we were here, right? Assets. Contain a global resource typically passed through an asset pipeline. This includes the resources, images, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, and blah, blah, blah. So what is this about? Hugo, okay, why am I here? I am in assets. You know, Hugo assets processing. Find resources in the assets, global resource. What time is it? It's 9:07. Remote resource. Get a resource. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this for now. Config directory contains your site configuration, possibly split into multiple subdirectories and files. For projects with minimal configuration, or a project does not need to behave differently in multiple environments, a single configuration file in the root of the project is sufficient. So yeah, why are we not doing this? ah, why do we have two? Okay, okay. Couldn't care to change it to be honest. Okay. Contains markup files, typically markdown, and resources that compromise the contents of your site. Understood? Data, JSON, TOML, blah, blah, blah. Understood. Translation tables. Yeah. How can I? Multilingual. So this is the translation. Okay. Here's what I'm going to try to do. Okay. I will. Oh, we have some stuff here. Okay. Understood. This is whatever it is, basically. Whatever you want to get back. Okay. That's fine. I love it. What I want to do is I will actually delete this and see if the project skid runs. That's how we explore things, my man. Oh, what's happening? Um, so rm dash RF. Just delete the I18N. Yeah, just delete the whole folder, right? Then we can bring it back. I don't care. So let me see that. I just don't care about the translation whatsoever, really. If I need it, I'll bring it back. Currently, I just really don't care. Okay, this works well. Awesome. Cool. Cool. We are cleaning this up and making it up to what we want. That's amazing. Now, the other thing is, I don't know if I need this images folder now that I understand this, because it's kind of like, it should be within the content, right? Anyway, let's just talk about this, think about this later. And then this is your assets, your plugins, and then your SCSS. Okay. And then your layouts, we have these different layouts. Now, the question that I have is how would you map out layout to content? I don't know if that makes any sense. Mm. Yeah, it's a terrible question. So yeah, I actually don't know how you map out. Okay, let's keep reading. How do you map out content to stop this, stop this? Let's leave this here. Yep. Oh, what happened? Shh. Go back. Can you go back? No, maybe it's this one. Go back. Yes, okay. Content, data, I18, and layouts. Directory contains templates to transform content, data, and resources into a complete website. Okay, introduction. Create a template to render your content, resources, and data. A template is a file in a layout project. Hugo uses text HTML. Understood. Transform your content. Okay, text to template while for generating textual output. While HTML is package implementing data-driven template for generating type safe against coding. Okay, cool. For example, this HTML serializes v1 and v2 variables and displays them in their product within an HTML paragraph. No. Nah. Nice. Context. The most important concept to understand before creating a template is context. The data, I understand this stuff. It's not complicated. Uh, yes. Yeah. So we have this as title, and then in the example above, the dot represents the page object. And we call its title method to return the title as defined in the front matter. The current context may change within a template. For example, at the top of the template, the context might be a page object, but we rebind the context to another value with the range or with the width blocks. Understood? That's easy peasy. That's not a problem. All good. In the example above, the context range to go through the slides. Yeah, I know how that works. Template context. Within a range or width block, you can access the context by passing a template. So again, within a range or block, you can access the context passed into the template by appending a dollar sign. So it's the original one. Understood? Make sure you thoroughly understand the concept of context before you continue reading. The most common templating errors made by me. Okay, understand. Actions. In the example above, a paired opening and closing brace represents the beginning and the end of a template action. A data evaluation or control structure within an action template usually means blah blah blah. Single, convert to lower, true. If convert to lower, do blah blah blah. An example above is a variable, true is a boolean, understood. And then you do strings to lower. This is coming from the standard library, right? The function converts all. Okay, understood. White space. Notice all the blank lines are indentation previous example. Although it's irrelevant, mini production. Typically, many file object you can remove the adjacent. You can remove the adjacent white space by using template action delimiters with hyphens. Okay, easy peasy. Pipes. With a template, you may choose a pipe to do something. You go into. Yeah, I know how this works. Line splitting. You can split the template action into over two more lines. For example, these are the equivalent. Man, all good. Variables. Where are we? Functions. Unlike within a template action, function. Okay, man, I kind of understand what you're talking about. We can move on for now. Okay, template types. Create templates of different types to render your content, resources, and data. Wow. Okay. Structure. Create templates in the layout directory of the root of your project. Although your site may not require each of these templates, the example below is typical for a site of medium complexity. Layout, default, markup, render image, render link, base off, home, section, single, taxonomy, term, layout, articles, card, layouts, partials, footer, and header, short codes. Okay. Template lookup order determines the template path, allowing you to create a unique template for any page. What is this word? To select a template for a given page, starting from the most specific. Hugo takes the parameters listed below into consideration when choosing a template for a given page. The templates are ordered by specificity. This should feel natural. We'll look at the table below for your complete examples. Kind. The page kind, the home page is 1. See examples below for your kind. This also determines if it's a single page, regular content page. We then look for template in single HTML. I think I am getting what he's talking about. Mm, okay. So, but how do you map it out? So you need to look up which template to use for this content. Right. Mm, mm. This index goes to this index. How? Then we didn't look up for, okay, I understood. Or a list page, section listings, home page, taxonomy terms, we look up the template. Mm. Output format, you can see, because the custom output format has a name. Okay. Language, you can see a language tag in the template name. Site language is French. To enable word is type. If the value of type 7 front matter, e.g. plug, also look for have a value. Always have a value. So if not set the value is page. Okay. So does that mean these ones have type of blog? Mm, yeah. Okay. Okay, I understand. Section. Target attempt. You cannot change the lookup order to target a content page, but you can change a content page to target a template. That's right. Specify the type, layout, or both in the front matter. Consider this content structure. You have about and contact. Files in the root of the content directory have a content type of page. Files in the root of the content directory have a content type of page. To render these pages with a unique template, create a matching subdirectory. Page single. But the contact page probably has a form and requires a different template. In the front matter, specify a layout. In the front matter, specify, this is not happening. I think maybe you can specify that in the folder. Seems like you can specify that in the folder. Okay. Then create the template for the contact page. Because it's at the root, and then it's going to use a layout called contact. So the root page by default will use singular HTML. Again, this is not here. So I'm still trying to grasp what's happening. So the root by default will use single, which is not here, and I don't see any type. Okay, cool. Let me think, okay? And then what you did here was like you have another one called contact, and you want to use another layout for it. And then that means you made a layout under page called contact. Layout under page. Okay, I think I understand what you're talking about. As a content type, the word page is vague. Perhaps miscellaneous would be better. Add type to the front matter for each page. Miscellaneous about type miscellaneous. Okay. Now place these layouts in the corresponding directory in miscellaneous. Right, I understand. So this layout, ah, so this is a default. Okay, I think I understand. And this is the and and then basically each of this is basically doing the type, and they are mapped out by the name of the folders. I think that's what it is. So that means is basically your contact index, yeah. This is being rendered using this one here. Okay. I think so, yeah. Full name. Anything else? Ah, this is the form. So maybe this is here, contact page. Okay. Right. So this contact, right? So Hugo, okay, understood. So basically, okay, understood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Hugo will basically take this and then match it up with this, right? So you made a content under contact, and that being rendered here, right? Hmm. So why is this list? Mm, hmm. Why is this list the HTML? Hmm. It's a good question. I don't know. Why is this list? Yeah, I understand, but what? But like, I think maybe contact shouldn't be a list. It should be a singular HTML. Google Maps. Yeah, this one is weird. I don't know why would this be a list. Okay, okay, dokie. For now, it's fine. Let's keep going. Where did it go? Okay, cool. So we have this thing. Example: homepage. Output format HTML. Suffix is HTML. Template lookup order. Layout. Index HTML. HTML. Okay. Layout list. Index. All right. So layout. Index HTML. HTML. So what we've seen actually, it's using this one. Like I know it's using this one, right? Which is layout index the HTML. This one here, right? Hmm. Which I think should be home to start with, yeah. Hmm. Base template for homepage layout. base off homepage with the type set to demo type. Okay, this one will take some practice to get used to it, I think. Okay, this one's quite interesting. I think this one will take some practice to get used to it. Okay. Okay, cool. So homepage can have sections, list of pages 1 to 3, 1 to 3 underneath. Sections, list of pages 1 to 3, 1 to 3 underneath. Okay, this is your structure, and this is your content view. Base template uses duplication. Okay. We use duplicate code by wrapping other templates within a shell. For example, the base template below calls the partial function to include partial templates into the head and footer elements of each page. Base off, right. And it uses the block function to route home, single, section, taxonomy, term, and templates. Right. Mm. Okay, so that's why base off here doesn't, base off here exists. So it's basically the main layout. It will do this. Mm. Oh, it will add more partials. Right. So where is this coming from? Um, well, um, so where is basic ACO? What? What? Hmm. Partial cached custom script. Yeah, I understand how this works. So how does this work? Okay. Wow. Car. A home template renders your site's homepage for a single page site. This is the only required template. For example, the home template below inherits the site shell from the base template and renders the home page content with a list of pages. A single template renders a single page, for example, single page. Section template list of section. Yeah, I think I understand what's happening, but I think maybe okay, let's get things done before we wrap up today. So cool. So what I want is to I don't think this should be like that. It should be home. Because that makes a lot more sense, my man. And then in the content, this should also be called home. I think that also makes much more sense. I think that shouldn't be a problem if I have oops, nope, it is a problem. Um, yeah, so why is the content of the lookup order base template, home template, single? Yeah, okay, I kind of understand what you're talking about here. Content management. Wow, it's a lot of details, eh? Mm. Yeah, this is what I have to do. This is much better. So content about in posts. Okay, cool. Hugo, your content should be organized in a manner that reflects your rendered website. Hugo supports content nested at any level. Yeah, or special and Hugo considered a content type. Aha, right. Without any additional configuration, the following will automatically work. About index, we'll just do about. Okay, so these folders are not for layouts. They are actually being used for routing. These folders are not for layout. They are being used for routing. Right. Oof. Okay. These folders are not for layout. They are actually being used for routing. The following demonstrates the relationship between your content organization and the output URL structure. These examples assume that you're using a pretty URLs, which is default behavior of Hugo. Base URL is in your site configuration. Yes, let's do that as well, man. Hugo, the base URL. I think they have this huge thing. You must replace it when deploying. Yeah, yeah. So like, oops, no, man. This is going to be 19. That's the cool. What else? Here. The template also assumes you have a key value in your site conversion index has a special role in Hugo. Allows you to add a front meta and content to home, section, taxonomy, and term pages. You can get a reference to the content. Okay, you can create the index under and for your homepage and one for each content sections. The following shows a typical placement. Hmm. Content posts.html. Ah, right. So this just gets added to it. Okay, I understand. Okay, the following shows a typical placement of index with underscore index MD that will contain content and front matter for all the post sections on the website. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So when I go here, the title is blog posts. And that title is driven by this here, right? Okay, understood. Okay, cool. At build, this will output the following destination: URL posts, base URL, section post, permalink. Okay. I understand. All section can be nested deeply as much as you want. The important thing is to understand that you make the section through fully navigational. At least the lower section must be blah blah blah. Single section and single page in section. Mm. Yeah, I think I understand enough now to do some actual work. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think I understand enough now to do some actual work. So let's do that. Let's first of all commit some stuff. For now, this is okay. So let's just do git add dot git commit init commit. Just the basic stuff. Cool. That's just to wrap things up like that. Next, what we actually need to do. Let me think. What I want to do. So I know now that this is doing this one here. I actually don't want to do that. I want the homepage to look like a mix between this and oops and that from there. If you run the yeah. So let me say that again. I want the homepage to have this and then to basically take out all the stuff and just build the list of blog that we have here. So that is what I want. Let's try to get that to work. Yeah, this is just more front end. Uh, uh, hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. And then on your layouts, you have this, right? And this is home. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I could basically just pick these out like so. And that means my homepage will be empty. That's what I want. Fine. Okay, good. And then what I need to render here is this. So I think I should be able to just do this. No, I should get this section. No. Mm. Yeah, I don't know how we can. This is only being used for. Mm. So how can I do that? How can I render? Could not undo. What? What are you talking about, man? Come on. Don't be stupid. You cannot undo what I did here. Not say it. Don't know what to say. Anyway. So for range I param features, right? And then this list paginator, and it's doing components pagination, and then it's doing the sidebar. So if I take this here, I don't know. I don't think it will work. But that's how we play around. No such file directory. Where are you looking? Why are you looking there? Oh, okay, cool. But where is the list? Pagination, component block card. Okay. Yeah, because we're not passing it. These are the blog posts, but we are not passing it. Paginated regular pages. Range over the pages and do stuff. So how are we passing? How are we passing the list of? You know, I have a better idea. Instead of doing this, yeah. So this guy has paginated pages, which should come from some sort of magic that Hugo does to get you all this, right? Right. What the heck happened here? What, who added this when I ran it? Oof. What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna have to struggle with Hugo for a while, but it looks fantastic. I'm really loving it. But it's hard. I need to figure out how to do this stuff. Okay, so I don't know how to get this blog stuff to render. Okay, let's ask another question. How does a blog, because it's a layout, so it must get access to this paginator, right? Yeah, and then you're saving it into a variable, and then you're using it this way. Regular pages, but the home doesn't have access to that. And so render list of page with Hugo. How would you do that? I want you to focus on using the tunnel file. No clue how the scheme was set up. I want to show all the content on the home page. Cite the pages. We probably want to do it properly. Okay. Okay, so now you're taking it from paginate regular pages. Ah, right. Okay, I think I understand what's happening. Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I understand what's happening. Okay, so let's do this. Right. And then let's just I don't know why is the it's an HTML file, that's why. Okay, anyway. So let's just call this this is home plug list. So how is this HTML but not getting me the right way of I thought this is the command for HTML. What are you guys doing? Home posts. Okay, cool. So that will not work, but I will get it to work by changing this. So paginate regular pages. So instead, this should be site pages. The site. Oh wow. Oh no. Okay. We don't need this anymore. Yes. Okay, here we go. But that's all the pages. Yeah. So I only want to show these ones. So I don't know the site. What is happening here? Like any anything? Any help here? So here it was what? It was paginate regular pages and then pages. So maybe this is cite the literally the regular pages instead. It is. Okay, that's a lot more pages than I want. Yeah, that's a terrible amount of pages. That is definitely not what I want, and this is also not working. That's fine. This is read more, I think, maybe? I don't know what this is. Yeah, because it's coming from a translation, which we have very smartly deleted. Amazing. Mm, yeah, because we have this T thing. Okay, come on. Yeah, like this. Tags. Yeah, so we basically need to add a default to it, or maybe just remove the whole thing. Okay, so it's not this. Mm, Mm-hmm. 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 Yep, this one. Don't, I don't care about this. Just this literally should read more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how it should be. Like, I don't want any translation work. I don't want any translation. It should just be home. And why is Prettier not running? Okay. Yeah, okay, I can clean that up later. But yeah, this is what I want. Just read more. That's enough. And then we have some categories also missing or tags or something. I thought I already cleaned that up. Uh, yes, never mind. We just don't want this. It should be just tags. What? It's the same thing. Yeah, I don't want this either. It should literally be like that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay, something's missing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this class. We're gonna get to that later. Okay, yeah. Anyway, forget about this now. Yes, cite the regular pages. So I don't know if we can do. So they must have some documentation in the context, right? Introduction to templating. Mm, dot site. Method shortcode homepage methods. Returns a collection of all site. Returns page sites. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Methods, page methods. Duration. No, I don't want methods. I know what you mean by methods to a degree. I need to get to access to everything. Templates. Developer tools. I hate that. Editor plugins. We have, I mean, like, Hugo helper. This didn't work. Useful commands. I think Hugo helper is installed, but running tasks is nothing. What is this about? Yeah, that's what I want. Yes, install this. I need to know what's in the what's in the thing. Nothing, eh? Site the regular pages. Mm, yeah, it's very annoying. I misspelled that too. Okay. So I need to. There must be like I don't know. There must be something inside, but I don't know what it is. If equals section dot log. I mean, we can do that. Mm, we can do that. Then, yes, then you basically render the stuff only if it's a log. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then this paginator. Okay, now we don't need any of this stuff. I can bring it back if I want it, but for now we don't want it. Yes, just like that. This will become smaller. I'll do that later. Uh, yes, it's okay. It's getting good. It's getting better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is coming along to a degree to what I want it to be. So cool. This is actually not bad. Uh, this is actually not bad. Yep, this really is not bad. Okay, good. I screwed a couple of things off, but it's not a bad start at all. At all, at all, at all. The other thing I need to do is also change the way we handle the blog, because each blog, I want it to be a folder. So if you take a look at the archetypes part that we had a look at before, so I don't even know where it was now. Archetypes. So you could, yes, this one. Yeah, so I want that. Uh, so I actually want that. So if I make a folder here, oops, if I make a folder a truth, bro. If I make a folder a truth called archetypes, right? Is that how you spell it? Archetypes. Yeah, my English. Sometimes it's me. Archetypes, and then just basically call it galleries here. Sorry, call a blog here, right? And then on your blog, yeah, there's no need for this, man. It's just ridiculous this way. Open up a full file called index. Yes, exactly. Index.md, which will have this. What the hell? Ah, no, this is how you populate it, right? Okay, no, this will not work. Basically, this will work. Yes, and then we can just populate it with replacers later. That's fine. And then open up a folder inside here called images. Yes, and then inside this one, just give it a get key. Yes. Now I should be able to do Hugo new blog something. Hugo new blog. I don't know. Test content blog test created. Yes, content. So that should content blog. Now we have test exactly. How beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, so that is what I want now. And then just to make sure everything is fine, I will do something sneaky. I will grab this stuff that I got from the AI just really, really quickly. Oop, 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 oop. Yes. Did you copy that? I hope so. What happened here? Don't do that. Just go into this index. Just paste the stuff here and take out this away. And then just p run dev optimistically. This should show up optimistically. It should be two of them. Okay, it is not showing up. Page, blog. Okay. Why? Why is this not showing up? Because it's the same title? No. Yes, I've always wanted to know. I don't know how you know this is a blog. Yeah, now it shows up. Yeah, yeah, now it shows up. See, that's the thing. How did you know this was a blog? It should be inside the folder, no? Yeah, so I don't. Maybe because it's simpler that way, but like, yeah, this makes sense to me from what I read. So this should be inside of here too. Yeah, this kind of makes sense to me. Okay, and then yes, 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 and then we have this part that I've seen. I think it was in Hugo Tomo. Oops, I think it was in Hugo Tomo where there's like a theme or something. No, okay. I saw this something called syntax. Uh, yeah, so for some reason also the elements page doesn't work. Mm, okay. Oh, yeah, right. This is really good. Yeah, I have a lot of work to go there. I have a lot of work to go there. So where is this element? Yeah, here we go. I really hate VS Code now. I really do. Emphasis, inline stuff. Hmm. Right, understand. Tables and then YouTube video. Wow, this is cool. This is really cool, actually. Cool. Um, yeah, pages. So in my version, pages just don't work. That sucks. I must have screwed it up somehow. Hmm. And then I did see where the this theme is being set. XY Proto. So just search for XY Proto. Yeah, here we go. Manukai. No, I hate Manukai. Markup highlight. Yeah. So just go for this cappuccino. Yes, here we go. Much better. Yes. And that's how it should be. The font is not the best either, so I'll need to fix that. But okay. It's coming along okay. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna end it for today. But this was quite a whirlwind to understand how Hugo works. I think at least we got one one kind of like blog post added there. Wasn't a very productive session, I would say, but we worked through it. So yeah, the search works by default, which is really good as well. Go, yeah, 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 cool. I think I screwed up a couple of things with the elements. I don't know how that is not working anymore. So I'll fix these ones later. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. I think we need to. I will continue working more on Hugo and on on the website. I'll probably not give this the highest priority. Really, I need to go back to other work with Sidekick and other stuff. So probably tomorrow I will be doing more Sidekick stuff, and then after that we can see what's happening with the website. I'm not really fussed about the website. It will come online whenever it comes online, but I'm not really rushing for it. Right. Anyway, I will see you guys when I see you.